Hey, folks, if you haven't heard about Anchor, let me tell you, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. First of all, it's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. I'm recording these intros on my phone. It's wild. Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you on all the mediums. It can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Those are the only two I know, but there's those and many more. And you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So what you need to do is go download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Do it!
I don't know why I said thingy.
I have to get my notebook thingy. My notebook dildo. Holly Weird Casino. Yeah, it's
My hair just looks so bad.
it's just when we do the podcast.
Yesterday they told me I was handsome and I had great...
Yesterday they told me I was handsome and I had great hair.
Who was lying to you?
My coworker.
Oh, well, yeah, they're probably ugly as fuck.
Yeah, she's gross, but no, she watches this.
Oh yeah,
So,
dude, you're
thanks.
probably ugly as fuck.
Those are the people that came and saw you at Righteous Room.
Oh, you guys are cool. Yeah, she's ugly as fuck. It's fucked. Fucking two people that like
I was
us.
gonna say Toad and the doesn't make me wet sprocket. But the women's the one that gets wet, not me, idiot. I'm dumb.
It was funny. Okay, so what did she get mad at?
Whoa, we can't just say, what did she get mad? You gotta say, hey, what'd you do last night?
Hey, Jeremy, what did you do last night?
No, I did a show in Columbus. It was crazy.
Was it crazy?
Oh, it was
just
crazy. No, I had fun. I went a little hard up top,
What do you mean?
which is fun because they liked it. And then,
What do you mean? What joke did you do that was so hard?
well, I mean, I just went up and I was like, I was going Columbus. You know, they say, out of sight, out of mind. But if that's the case, why is my hometown still looking for that missing girl? And they were kind of like, what? I don't know if I'm ready for that. And then I went into like, I said something about how my parents didn't abort me. So then I went right into my abortion joke. And then that got a big thing. Because like they're all like Planned Parenthood, we love abortion.
Yeah.
They're liberal or whatever. But then I go to like, I used to be a model, nothing. And I'm like, all right, this is going to be a weird set. And that's what I mean. Like, I don't know what to expect from Columbus. But then I found out they were laughing at like all the stuff I didn't think they would be laughing at. And then the stuff I thought would be easy, but for them is like nada. Because everybody else up there is so like, it's so like weird, cheesy, dumb. Because they're like too afraid to say anything offensive. And I look over at one point during my set and I'm having a good time, and the tender or whatever cute names they give these ladies working behind the bar. It was a lesbian bar. So it was like, she's like bent over like, ah, and I was just like, yeah, dude, fuck, this is awesome. That lady rules. And, the next thing I know, this fucking comic goes up.
Yeah.
And just goes, oh, well, now that we got the anti-gay comedy out of the way, I was like, what the fuck? Just
You
shit.
told them you were bi, right?
Yeah, I did a whole chunk about like how hard it was to come out to my dad or how my dad hates gays. And I'm like, it sucks to be bi or whatever. But I'm like, no, I was just talking about my experiences being bi. And then, yeah. So she does that. Then she like just bombs and goes, sorry, I'm bombing. I suck. And then, then says some weird thing like the next comic after me though, you're going to like, he really pissed me off 4 months ago. But, you know, he's a white guy. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Pissed you off 4 months ago?
Yeah.
For what?
Like, I have no idea what the fuck I did. I looked like a white genie. I don't know what he's just like, I have no idea. And we do the show. She comes up to me, which by the way, he was like, she was laughing a lot during your set too. Like, especially when I was like, should be a cow person, especially if they're a fatty fat. He's like, she was doubled over. Like, yeah, dude, that's a funny joke.
It's terrible, but go ahead.
We didn't even do like a hello. This show started just like the show last night started. Just went up, started talking about The Bachelorette. Didn't even say like, hi, welcome. We're starting a show. I was like, what is happening? Oh shit, the show's going on. Like no one knew. We were all like, what the fuck? Just like whispering like The Bachelor.
Anyways, welcome to Just the Clip podcast. I'm your
Where we
host,
introduce the
Blake Hammond.
show.
I'm straight.
And my
Jeremy
guest
Johnston.
today is Jeremy Johnston. What's up?
Bye. Go ahead.
All right, I'll leave. And so anyway, the show's over. She comes up and she goes, hey, great set. And I was like, I don't think so. I don't think you make great set. She's like, what? I was like, you called me anti-gay. What was that about? And it just started the whole thing. And I was like, should I have just been like, thanks, and just let it go? But I couldn't. I was just like,
No.
You called me anti-gay.
No, I would
I
have
was
fucking...
like, did you listen to my set at all?
Yeah, dude, I would have fucking...
And then she's like, look, she just started, it was like she was reading from a script. She's like, look, here at the show, like we appreciate all people's experiences and value like what you've gone through and don't want to ever make you feel like unwelcome or blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, yeah, but I mean, if you would have listened to my set, you would have known it definitely wasn't anti-gay. It was very hard for me to come out as bi and I'm writing jokes about it. And that's
Yeah.
it. And then she was just like, I'm sorry, I don't know what this, and then she was like, at one point, she was like, well, if you want, I can get, critiques and complaints from everybody in the bar, like what they were saying, and, send that to you. And I was like, cool, I would actually really appreciate that. I'd love the feedback. I welcome it.
Yeah.
She's like, well, I can't do that. I was like, then why'd you just say you could, you dumb cunt? And then she's like, look, we value your experiences. And I was like, what the fuck? Are you like a fucking robot?
Yeah.
And then I just made her, I guess, short circuit. She started crying or something. And, well, no, she didn't start crying. So she left. And I was like, look, I don't want to fight. I don't want to start trouble. I just, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah.
And she left. And then I guess it was like, Jeremy says he's okay with you, but are we okay? Because what the fuck did you say? And then I guess she started crying. But then it could piss me off because I'm sitting at the bar still looking at my notebook.
Well, what was she mad at him about?
I don't know. She never explained it, and he didn't tell me. I mean, I guess they tried to, I'm guessing they like probably fucked or something.
No.
Anyway, so I don't know what happened. Because then I was like, I don't know if this is a contest, but I'm gayer than you. You fuck dudes all the time, you bitch. And
Did you say that?
no, I wanted to. And then her whole set. So I was like, why are you mad at me? Your whole set was, I'm queer. My parents don't know how to handle it. I fuck dudes. It's like, you're like, bye. You just did the same thing I said.
Yeah.
And you're mad at me? Like, what the fuck? Did I do? And then it pissed me off because when she came back in, she was just like, just comes right up next to me at the bar, crying her eyes out. Like, just give me my tab. I need to leave. And I'm just like, what are you doing? Get away from me. Everybody's going to think I just fucking made you, like bullied you or whatever. And they're like, oh my God, what's wrong? She's like, I just need to go. And I'm like, get away. Oh God, what the fuck? Get away. Don't fucking make a scene right next to me, you dumb bitch. And then she leaves. I was like, please, like, I don't want you to cry. Everybody's going to hate me now because you're making a scene.
Your anti-gay set turned you fully gay.
And then, and then she just left. And then I was like, well, we should probably get the fuck out of here. And yeah, gave me a hug and was like, I'm sorry about that. Like, I thought you were funny. And I don't know. I was like, I don't even know if you mean this now. Like, if you're just like, I don't want to start any more drama. And I was like, I'm so sorry. You guys brought me to this dumb show and you vouched for me and was like, oh, he's so excellent. And then this fucking happens.
So,
but he was so happy.
Liked you?
Yeah. I had a good time.
For the most of the part?
Yeah.
Some things bombed, but
there was one joke that bombed.
What bombed?
I can't remember. I have to listen back. I recorded it, but
okay.
And then at one point I said something.
It wasn't apparently you said fuck comedy at some point. And
yeah. Because I did a joke that I really liked and they didn't laugh, but then I do a joke that I thought was stupid and they loved it.
Yeah.
And I think I said, I don't know. I also do that when comedy's going good. Like if I think it's stupid and they laugh, I go, fuck this shit.
Stop doing that.
But I know they didn't laugh at something. It's just like a weird, like, I got like autistic tick or something.
Yeah.
There's some they didn't laugh at. And I was like, it wasn't gay. I think it was about, I don't know, women or something. I said, comedy's not the enemy, people. And that was fun. They like that. Because here's what's fun.
PC police. I get it.
If there wasn't... No.
Don't take away
bigotry...
my rights.
Bigotry is the real problem. Because if bigotry didn't exist, we'd all be saying, calling each other, but it'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not the one who's out there bashing queers, except smashing queers.
Yeah, you're smashing them, dude. You should have told her that thing I said about the, you know how I said, did you do the joke? The
No, I didn't even.
Oh. As well, it was so funny that all the anti-gay stuff came out of the same place that dicks go.
That's a good line.
And it's also funny that those people identify as everything except
yeah,
the one thing that they are.
I was joking, like I'm gonna say, like how you're always like gonna say that.
Yeah,
and I was like, don't do it. I was like, I'm not gonna do it. I know that even if I just say the word, they'll freak out. Even if I'm like, look, I am super gay, but I'm gonna say this word. But I still can't believe I still got attacked for some reason. I was like, I had a good set.
Yeah.
In this lesbian bar, and you had telling me you love me, so then I was like, I love you too. Like, how gayer can I get at that point? Also, thought it was funny because everybody's like, come on, man, she's probably just stressed out, like she's a lawyer. I was like, well, she's not a very good lawyer if that was her defense, because I just totally fucking wrecked this lawyer.
And
this is why
also,
women shouldn't get paid as much as men.
It's like fucking, okay, you had a bad day. Okay. I have bad days every day. I don't take it out on fucking people I do comedy with.
Like, she took out her frustration on you for some reason.
Fuck that shit, dude.
But it's so fun to... No. She just sent a message, asked for everybody's Venmo.
Damn.
So I guess I'll ask for it. I don't know.
Yeah, fucking ask for it. Get the money.
Well, here's the thing. I did that queer show here, that headline. I was the only that didn't take the money, and I was like, no, or whatever, because it's a charity.
Yeah.
I thought it was a benefit show. Everybody else is fucking lying in their pockets, and I'm like, no, it's a benefit show. Give it to the people.
Yeah. Take the money. Take that fucking money for sure.
Yeah, I was like, it'd be too pompous to be like, no, give my money to a pro-gay charity just to prove I'm not anti-gay and rub salt in your wound.
So you went up there with a crazy person.
Oh yeah, baby.
So
she wants to seduce your chubby cheeks into writing a script with her.
Oh yeah, no.
Just like, I'm gonna get Blake up to my house in the hills, and we're gonna do mushrooms, and he's gonna bang out a script with me in 3 days. I was like, that sounds like the worst time ever.
Yeah, it sounds like I'll fucking kill myself. Are you kidding me?
She's delusional.
Also, what fucking dreams of... I'm like screenshotting every tweet she sends and like sending it to people. Like, look at this crazy cunt. Are you kidding me? You think I'm going to hang out with you for 3 days? Did you guys bring up the store? Did you bring up her asking for that?
I tried to. I was like, do not. And then she just brought it up.
What did she say about it? Okay, so for our listeners, this fucking crazy lady, she goes, at the Comedy Store, give me 10 minutes in the main room. Yeah. And the Comedy Store goes, yeah, because we book people off Twitter all the time. And I got 60 likes immediately. Just like, fucking just... So she goes,
I couldn't tell if it was real or not.
Did your dad pay for your UCB classes or some shit? And that person goes, yeah, no, we pay for those ourselves. They just made us feel good enough as a kid to not ask for things on Twitter or something like that. And just 100
My parents didn't think I would make me think I was so special. Like,
yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, she's so hell-bent on, I'm going to make it big in comedy. And I'm just like,
yeah, maybe.
I think, and this is, I guess, ironic to think this, but I think you have to think you're a piece of shit to be any good. I don't think delusional people that think they're the best are going to ever become the best.
No, they're never going to have the self-awareness to fucking...
And she's like launching a whole campaign. She bought this website called and she's going to be a whole... She's going to have the hats, and I'm just like, yeah, have fun with that.
Didn't also Farty do that already?
I don't know.
He already did it.
Well, I am... I. Oh, Jesus. Again with this?
Again with this.
And then we talked about that Johnny guy for a while, which I was like, oh, yeah, whatever happened to that guy? I never noticed he was gone.
You get canceled, dude.
That's what he said, but he also moved to D.C. I was like, so did we cancel him or he just moved?
Yeah, I think he moved. But
because I was like, I remember him being canceled from the Funny Bone, but no one cared that he kept hanging around Go Bananas.
Apparently, one of the fucking waitresses of the Funny Bone thinks she's like, she came to Go Bananas and she was like, you're my favorite local comic. Never seen her before. Not once.
Well, you are good.
Yeah, but it was just so weird. I'm like, I haven't been to the Funny Bone in fucking 3 years.
I don't go there. He said he was doing the Funny Bone. He got there an hour early for the show or something, and he said Johnny was in the green room with some waitress, and they were like arguing, or he was trying to like defend himself or something.
Johnny Knoxville?
No, Johnny.
Johnny. Okay.
Did I say Johnny Knoxville?
Yeah, you did.
What the fuck? Welcome to Grab Ass.
That's a clip.
I was like, do you think the show would have gone as well if, with the jokes would that have gone over better? I know they're so pissed because they booked because they're the only two people in Cincy that book shows, and they got me.
Yeah.
And it's like, I was going to talk to about doing a week at Go Bananas before the show, but I'm so glad I didn't because now I don't want to book her at all. And I'm just like, tight.
She's a fucking psycho, dude.
Well, what's weird is everybody's like, she's one of the good ones from she's one of the cooler.
She used to be, I guess.
And I was just like, not from last night's experience.
I mean, she was cool with me. I went up after her and I said something about me being, she did some joke about being a lesbian because this, and this. And I went up and I was like, I think I just found I'm a lesbian. I have this, and my name is whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I was just fucking around and it got a big laugh. And she wasn't mad or anything. Like, you know what I mean? It's like sometimes you could tell by it's like, oh boy, here we go.
Why would she get mad at that? That's just a fun riff of it.
Because you know how people are. I mean, you know what I mean? How many fights have I gotten in with people this year because I say
horny Harry.
Horny Harry.
All fucking minorities. Right.
Yeah, he is.
He's Aryan. That's a minority.
In prison.
All right.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's a good clip. So let me tell you about my little debacle I got going on, and I don't know what to do about it.
Okay.
So, okay, sounds good. Okay, so I did that show at Bogart's.
Yeah.
And stop.
I mean, we talked about that on here.
I did the show at Bogart's, and that night I was like, yo, are we getting paid? He's like, yeah, you are. Let me message the guy who's running the show.
Oh, geez.
Message him. Nothing happened. He's like, I'll pay you guys tomorrow. I'm like, cool. Not a big deal. So tomorrow comes, still no payment. So I wait, and the next day I message him. I'm like, yo, what the fuck's going on? So eventually he's like, I'm going to talk to the guy. I'll get back to you guys. A couple more days go by. Message him again. What's up? Still hasn't got back to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys both $50. And there was like 200, 300 people in there.
For 10 minutes?
But there was 300 people in there.
Yeah. I feel like
I didn't get I'm not getting any money.
Well, here's what sucks is, I'm not saying I don't say Bogarts or Live Nation's doing this, but this is my experience with bigger name comics coming to the casino. If they bring their own opener, they pay them out of their budget, so they end up sharing their money. But if they ask for a local opener, it's so they can just pay someone like $100 and take like 30 grand in cash or whatever.
It's fucking insane. But the fucking fact of the matter is I got at least 12 people to buy tickets to the show. So that's at least, I don't know, 12 times 15, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah. I think you should at least get like $100.
$100. That's what it should be. And we were both like, And he's like, oh, I'll give you 50. And if he gives me more, I'll give you the rest. And I was like, yeah, I don't.
Dude, I don't know. Bad at paying people because just to get on him about paying for the posters. And he's always like, I'm going to pay you as soon as I finish sending this email. And then he like never sends a payment. And I'm like, how do you forget in 2 seconds unless you're just.
He's not forgetting.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You're just flaking on people.
So I'm about to message him again today and be like, yo, what's the deal? We should get $100 and then I'll stop. I'll never do a show of yours again.
Well, I won't even have to say that, honestly. No, he'd probably book you. I'm definitely not doing one of those shows.
He ain't gonna book me. Are you kidding me? No way.
And that's what I was talking about yesterday. Because I was like, yeah, I used to troll people and be sarcastic, but everybody just didn't like it, so I stopped.
Yeah, nobody likes you really that much.
Our friend was like, why do you always care about getting booked? You're finding your own audience. And I was like, I am going to find my own audience. Fuck all these people. Fuck this whole thing.
This is the problem with you, is that this week you say that, but next week you're going to be like, nobody books Jeremy. Oh, nobody.
Well, I've never done a show anyway, so why can't I say fuck? Like, who gives shit?
Neither. He tagged us in his Thanksgiving post, dude, in those shows we did a year ago.
I didn't do a Thanksgiving show. The Caleb one that he added me on because I got there?
No, the fucking post that he made on Thanksgiving thanking all of the comics, and he like tagged 20 people, and us, 2 of our pictures were there. My picture and your picture.
Weird, because the only show I did was that Caleb one.
Well, you did the gay show, too.
Yeah, but that wasn't him.
But it was technically a...
Yeah. Well, he was like, after the gay show, he's like, oh, that was great. I'm going to put you on a real show. And I was like, cool. And then never happened. And that was in June.
Yeah, he told me he wanted me to headline a show in October. And then...
But anyway, we don't have spots to give him, so it makes sense.
Yeah, comics who fucking trade spots. Who the fuck? First of all, you've been doing it 11 years, my guy. Fucking hang it up. You know what I mean?
You're doing so good producing shows. Why would you ruin it?
By doing comedy.
Well, that, but also, like, so if some shithead lets you fucking headline their show, we have to have some shithead headline our show.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to ruin your reputation,
You're
going
to trade spot. It's honestly, I said this to you yesterday, but it's like somebody opening a restaurant so they could fucking food trade with other restaurants. Oh, I don't want to serve good food. I just want to get free good shows.
We have like Robert Kelly, Joe DeRosa. We have like some big headliners coming. And you're going to throw that all away because you want to do comedy?
I mean, it's like, it would be fine if you were good, but that's never the case.
That's why I'm pissed he's in charge of shit, because that seems like a really cool opportunity, and they're going to be like, oh, Cincy comedy sucks. And they're like,
because
I gave spots to all these
trash ass motherfuckers on that post. This fucking comic posted, oh, I'm going to try something new this year, and I'm going to trade my shows for other shows. It's like, oh, you're trying something new that you've been trying to do for the past fucking
that you hoped would happen when you started.
You hope it happened in 5 years, but you're that bad at comedy that nobody wants you on your fucking shows. That's fucking insane, dude. You're fucking out of this world. Like,
do you remember when I actually felt bad for him, but this is before I knew he was going to grow into a huge douche nozzle. But he threw himself a birthday show at Chameleon. He came and he posted this sad post like, nobody came out for my birthday. And I was like, oh man, I feel bad. But now, like, fuck you. No reason, no wonder no one came out to your fucking birthday show. You fucking.
It's because we don't want to hear your fucking jokes you've been doing since I started. God, I like keeping it broad to where we never say who it is, because it's like, if it does come to
I don't care. Fuck. Look, you're a piece of garbage, and you know it.
I love, dude. Fucking Christ!
None of these people matter. Who gives a shit?
It's true. None of these people matter. What are we doing though? Starting shit just to start shit?
No, I'm just calling out bullshit when it's bullshit.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, Jeremy's on one today, dude. It's crazy.
It pisses me off.
I'm just calling out bullshit when I see bullshit.
Yeah, so I don't step in it, Jeremy, how that works.
Jeremy's done. Randall out.
Okay, well, people need to call out shit because we work in a club where there's literally been dog shit on the floor and a customer stepped in it.
I stepped in it too.
I can't stop laughing thinking about the fact of a guy going like, I'm going to go to a comedy show. What? I stepped in dog shit. Like, no one expects that to happen. And just the bewilderment on this guy's face. I'm like, did I just step in fucking shit in this room?
That's fucking crazy.
Oh my
dude.
God.
Well, I think we got some clips out of that.
I don't know.
Sure.
What are we going to cut out?
Oh, the fucking part where we were just talking.
I'd rather just post fuck on my Facebook and read all the comments. That come in.
Please do that. Do it right now.
I will.
You won't.
Okay. You think I don't care? I'm passionate about comedy, baby.
Tag him in it.
I will. That's the point of the fuck.
Dude, I don't know. This is not a good call.
Why not? What's going to happen? Am I going to get pulled off the that booked me on? Probably. But
yeah, I'm also on that show. I was looking forward to doing it with you.
This Thursday? I thought you were on last Friday.
I was supposed to be, but something happened.
Man, I feel like I should. I really want to. Because here's the problem.
Fucking
why should we be scared to say that?
Fuck for trading shows.
Yeah, I guess I could just share it and say, fuck this shit.
Hey, I'm trying something new. I would like to get booked in 2020. And Jeremy's like, fuck this shit.
That's what I'm going to do. I don't care. Dude, I'm fucking on one. I don't know.
Dude, Jeremy is on one today, dude. Hell yeah. Can't believe it. I can't believe this is happening. This is so fucking wild. Dude,
done.
No way.
Done.
Oh my God, Jeremy.
It didn't share it just shared his fucking website. Now it just looks like I'm like, fuck this website.
Let me look at your page.
It's like, I'm just like, fuck this shit. And it's just his website.
Hold on.
Did it not share the post?
I gotta see it. Hold on. It just. I delete the post. Delete it for sure.
I'm gonna screenshot. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. I just said, fuck your website. That's way funnier.
He just shared some comics websites and fuck this shit.
I'm gonna block him after I do it. Well, no, I need to see his comments.
Yeah, that's fun, dude. He'll be like, "Why are you tearing down comedians?" Bleh.
Now I can do it. Man, he's gonna be so mad, dude. Because I already can picture all the comics that are gonna like come after me, and I hate all of them.
Ew.
Like, or some dumb cunts that are all like, ooh, 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 and it's like, shut the fuck up.
I get booked.
Remember when fucking post?
Do you have an alert on your?
No, I interact with him, and now he pops up all the time. He had one yesterday that I thought was.
I screenshotted all of them.
Oh, because he had one yesterday. I was like, now that my performance season's over, just kill me in the face or whatever.
Yes.
I was like, Jesus, what the fuck?
This shit. It's just like 110 people liked it. You guys are all
but
fucking
now,
cowards.
He wouldn't have been alerted if I didn't share his webpage first. Now he knows about it because I'm a fucking idiot. I thought when you shared the post, it would share the
whole
link.
thing.
And I went, fuck this shit.
Funny. That's so funny.
I don't care. I've never been on a show. I'm never going to be on a show.
Yeah, not now. That's for sure.
But here's the thing. I don't really care because all these people mean nothing in the grand scheme of things. And if you want to play this fucking dumbass game,
yeah, whatever. Fuck.
You're not going to be hungry for your spots if you're trading them anyway. Like, you're going to fucking bomb shows. You suck. It's a waste of stage time. Fuck off.
Dude, Jeremy is on one, dude.
No, I'm not saying I'm great or anything. I got a lot of work to do too. I'm just saying Man, I just friended his wife. Why did I friend his wife?
That's fucking.
And now I'm just like, fuck this shit.
His wife too. That's probably the first post she's gonna see.
Yeah, because we just became friends like yesterday. Fuck, I didn't even. This has all come together beautifully.
That's so fucking amazing.
I don't know.
You're like a fucking master.
I don't know how stuff's so idiosyncratic or whatever you call it. What's it? Serendipitous. Like your girlfriend's into that shit.
Yeah, isn't it? Oh my god,
it is. It's very serendipitous. I'm glad my phone's about to die because someone's putting out a hit on me. Probably. I don't.
Isn't it crazy that my name has?
Why'd I have to tag his website first? He's gonna have that as email or something like. Jerry Johnson shared your post.
If you deleted it quick enough, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
But he will still go to your page because if he saw it at all.
Well, no one's commented yet. Oh, shit. He said the same thing Leeds did.
That's tight.
Dude,
That's tight.
This is dope.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
You get a fucking.
I will say you're not a pedophile, and now.
Okay, so let's talk about
pedophiles
riff
again.
Let's riff on something that we could put out.
Yeah, we just
could put out parts of that.
I don't know
for sure, dude. There's parts where I was riffing on it and you were laughing that I think we could.
Okay. But also, like, if we even put out parts of us bitching and I could post screenshots, people might find that entertaining. I don't know. So. Before it gets deleted or someone reports my post and it gets taken
for what?
down.
Yeah, somebody should report his post. We should report his post. That's what we should do. If you ask to get booked on Facebook, I'm going to report it. That's what's going to happen. Every time now. If you ask, you're like, oh, I could use a show sometime. Could nobody books me? I'm going to report you. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be reporting for what? I don't know. What can you report people for?
Man, I keep waiting for the messages to come in and nothing.
Well, nobody follows your Facebook. I think that's a problem.
It is because I didn't even know when I said to like 10 o'clock at night. And he was like, what are you doing, you psycho? And I'm like, oh, well, I thought it was fine. You didn't see it till now.
We got 2 likes.
From who? Oh, they suck. Anyway, I don't give a shit anymore. I'm just going to tell him I was drunk at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Sorry, man. I was hammered. That's funny as fuck.
I should have just done jokes last night.
I have a girlfriend. I mean, a wife, because I've been doing this joke for 12 years.
It was all like, you killed it with the woke people. You got all the woke people. And I was like, I don't give a shit. It's just jokes. I want my jokes to work. I don't care if you're woke or whatever. I mean, yeah, there were plenty of POCs in there, pieces of crap. There was not one black, brown, Asian person in that whole bar. It was all white.
Yeah, it's all just white people. White people championing people they would never hang out with.
I know, it's insane. It blows my mind how crazy those people are actually like scared of black people. Like there was a black homeless guy in the parking lot where we parked and the girls we were waiting to move their car were just like running to their car and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Fucking act woke, but you see a black person in the wild and you're just like,
oh, a wild black person is what I'm going to say.
But I was really hoping like this whole thing, which has caused, to reevaluate, you probably have an identity crisis, become a he, them, she, they.
Probably become a straight.
But now I look online, she's playing the victim.
What? Oh, there's a post?
Well, Seymour told me to check out a post. She's not playing the victim, but she's all like, woe is me. I'm very sad / down about comedy today and would like you all to tell me to not quit. But instead, I'm going to ask you what is the worst, most ridiculous thing that has happened to you at a show? And counting on you guys mostly on you to pull me out of this funk. And everybody's like, you're so great. And I'm like, you don't get this. You don't deserve this, lady.
You should fucking post, be like, yeah, I did like basically a whole set about how I'm bi, and then some lady called me anti-gay. You should post that. That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, this is the craziest thing ever. I don't want to come off. I know. The idea of that is very funny,
dude. And then we post it on the fucking podcast page. That's so funny, dude. That's super funny.
Why don't you post to be like, my friend was telling me he did a show. If I do it, I'm just going to make it. Well, I mean, who cares? I'm never going to work Columbus.
Yeah. And also, what are you afraid about losing? There's 2 fucking good shows up there. You already did one of them. And if I want to fucking bring you up there the next time I go, which will be never, I'll fucking bring you.
Which will be never.
It's true. They don't fucking book me. Yeah. The only person who likes me up there is Amber.
I forgot what I was going to say. I had a real funny thing.
Did you?
No.
I have a funny joke I wrote, but you can do your thing.
Yeah, let's hear yours. Let's get some funny back into the show instead of me just pontificating about how I brought Columbus comedy to its knees to suck my dick.
Suck my dick, but I made sure it was a dude first because I'm gay.
I had a real Larry David moment up there. It felt like a whole episode of Curb, honestly, the whole night.
So yeah, that is like such a Curb thing.
No, but I go to the bathroom, and there's usually a sign on the bathroom that says like who it's for. So I looked, and it said
whatever,
and it said it did. It said gender neutral bathroom. Everybody must apply. I don't know. So I like went pee.
Irish need not piss here.
Then later, I went to pee again. And someone's in the bathroom, so I just went in the other one. I didn't look at the sign. It was a women's only bathroom. I'm peeing, and then I see like just a toilet and a tampon thing, and I'm like, oh no, I think I'm in the women's restroom. I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here before they all get more pissed at me. She just called me anti-gay, and now I'm like pissing all over the women's seat. And I walk out, and it says women. I'm like, what the fuck kind of place has gender neutral and women? And then where's the fucking men's bathroom? Outside?
That's funny.
No, it's fucked up.
Men shouldn't be here.
It's like, this is a lesbian bar. I was like, okay, well, I didn't know that.
Dudes still have to pee.
I know, women take the longest to go to the bathroom. Why do we got to wait for them in both of them? I don't understand.
What was I going to say? Oh, my joke. My funny little joke.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So you know how like sometimes kids will call their teacher's mom on accident?
Not me, ever.
Okay. Anyways, so you are aware of that.
Yes.
One time that sort of happened to me. I was in class and I called my teacher my girlfriend on accident. And she was like, whoa, I am not your girlfriend. And I was like, well, I guess we're just fucking then.
That's fun. Flirty way to get detention.
Yeah. And she was like, see me after class. And I was like, oh, now you want to see me. So that's a fun little ditty I wrote.
Maybe they did hate me. I don't know. Because I did that when I did the suicide stuff. Fucking dying.
Bombing?
No, like they were fucking losing their shit. And I was like, oh, you like it when I talk about maybe killing myself? I will kill myself tonight. Because they were just going ape shit. It was just I was having fun. But until I got called anti-gay for some reason.
That's because you threatened to kill a gay guy. Maybe that's it.
And we talked about our lost friend. Rest in peace. He was like, yeah, that guy's never going to kill himself. He's a piece of shit. He said, he's like, I was dating this girl and drew a picture of her and sent it to her. And he was like, sorry, I couldn't help you. You're so beautiful. I had to draw this picture of you. I hope you won't get mad. And he's like, I wasn't, but now I kind of am. Like, what the fuck?
Draw me like one of your girls.
And he's like, he's just a mad, frustrated loser. And I was like, yeah, it's called an incel. That's what he. And he's like, I got him an apartment once. And then he just bitched at me that I didn't help him with his bills. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, he's a piece of shit. He's like, oh, my check engine light's on. Better kill myself. And it's like, yeah, you can't just fucking joke about that shit. Like, people actually do that.
Oh, God.
Also, here's the thing. Everybody's like, oh, I'm so sorry. You had to deal with that. Are you okay? And I'm like, I'm not offended. I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I just am not going to let someone tell me I'm funny and then go up and be like, oh, they're anti-gay. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's like that Griffin guy. Griffin Browning.
Oh, yeah,
fuck you. Yeah, toxic male. What a fucking piece of shit. And then bombed.
That's exactly what she did. She's like this anti-gay guy and then just bombed. And then she's like, well, I think if you paid attention, I later walked that back. I was like, yeah, because you fucking realized everybody was against you.
Yeah, if they had been with it, you would have been like, yes, bitch.
And I was like, really? Also, I didn't care to listen to your set after you said that, and you were doing terrible.
Yeah. She really queened herself into a corner.
And yeah, man, I don't know. That lady.
Whatever. Fuck Columbus. Fuck Christopher Columbus. Fuck Columbus. Fuck Griffin Browning. Fuck.
Yeah, but I didn't realize how blessed I am. Blessed. I didn't realize how lucky, I guess we are.
So blessed to be here.
To start in Cincinnati, because if I grew up in the bubble of Columbus, I don't know what kind of shitty comic I'd be.
You wouldn't probably be doing comedy. Or they'd all hate you.
Or I'd think I'm crushing it, and then I'd come down here and be like, oh, I'm not crushing it.
Peter Brick is funny.
That's true.
He's probably the only funny person out there. It seems like if like Kamari and like Laura and Michael Myers, like those are the only people.
What about Sumac? Or
I've never seen him.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen him. I don't think either.
So I can't comment on his comedy. But he's brown, so I can comment on that.
Yeah.
I won't.
Why not? Come on, it's fun.
It's never fun to be brown. Didn't you learn anything in Columbus?
That's true. He yeah, this black guy in the parking lot was just acting like he worked there. So we would give him money. He's like, they're gonna leave, so you can just pull into that spot. It's like, yeah, we know how parking works. Like, it reminds me, there's a guy in Clifton. I was parking my car, like parallel parking. He just walks up and he's like, I was like, I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing. He's like, hey, yeah, I helped you pull in there, so if you could. I was like, what the fuck? No, you didn't help me do shit. What? I was parking already, and you just came up and started waving your hands. And he's like, well, can you just like pay me in cigarettes? And I was like, no, I don't. Get away from me. Yeah,
it's like the guy who washes your window, and you're like, stop.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I told you about that when I tried to get the homeless guy a sandwich and he got mad at me.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll get you a sandwich. What do you want? He's like, no, man, just give me money so I can buy a sandwich. I'm like, I'm telling you, I will go in, get a sandwich on my card. I'll buy you a sandwich. And he's just like, forget you, man. I want a sandwich. I want money so I could buy a sandwich. I was like, you don't want to buy a sandwich.
Yeah, you want to buy drugs.
And that's fine. I'll give him money for drugs if I had it, but I only had a card.
Yeah.
The only homeless guy that really got me, I was trying to walk into the drinkery and he just like started full mental breakdown. Like, come on, man, I shit my pants and it's frozen in my ass. And I was like, all right, I'm giving this guy money. I can't.
That's the funniest pitch I've ever heard. I shit my pants and it's frozen in my ass.
He was crying.
A memoir.
his pants are, I just kept thinking his pants full of hard shit. I had to get it icy cold shit.
I shit my pants and it's frozen to my ass.
It was cold outside. It was a believable story. I had to give him some quarters or something.
I shit my pants and it's frozen.
To give him some quarters so he could do some laundry, you know?
Where?
Yeah. God, at least I don't think it smelled if it's frozen though. So that's good.
Yeah. Fresh, never frozen.
Ooh, Wendy's beef patties. I'm hungry. Your boy needs to eat.
Some fucking dick.
I haven't eaten yet today. So I was too torn up from being called an anti-gay, whatever.
An anti.
Yeah.
Your band would be called Anti.
Moving on. I saw and Kurt Metzger.
Don't forget the J, bitch.
Oh shit, he sucks, man.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I think we're just gonna bite the bullet and book him, even though we don't want the club. But I guess they're like a package deal for some reason.
But at this point, it's like Kurt's
that.
also a fucking shit show. So
he was so good, and I was so upset to watch him fumble through his set. And then towards the end, it was like, I don't know if his mind started getting clear, but it was starting to really come together. But he was just like a mess. He turned and walked into a wall like 3 times trying to find the green room, and I was just like, oh man, he's fucked up. And has like this ragtag group of kids that look like from that goth rap video you showed me, and they're like heckling in the whole show, just like, and I'm just like, what the fuck are these people? He's like, come on, we're all going back to my hotel to watch me get a tattoo of everyone's invited. The bar fucking, all these fucking Indiana hicks loved, and it was so bad because he was just saying God knows what. There's like, oh, it's just like so base level, dumb, like not thought out, nothing. About like trans people and like trans kids and like, my son wants to be a tiger, but I'm not going to cut his dick off and glue it to his ass like a tail. And I'm just like, oh my God. He made fun of it's like, this guy called me fucking. It's fucking fat racist. Then he had some little douchebag named. Have you met this guy?
Have you seen this guy? Have you met this guy? No.
I've seen his name on Facebook.
Yeah, I've just seen his name on Facebook.
He's so douchey. He drove Luis down there from, so I guess he got to do time on the show. I was waiting to go to the bathroom because both bathrooms were occupied. He comes out of the green room, tries to get in the bathroom, and I'm like, and he's like, oh, I guess they're occupied. I was like, that's why I'm standing here. And he's like, you mind if I go first since I was on the show? I was like,
since I was on the show, he already went up?
Yeah, he was a guest spot between Alex and Luis or Lewis or whatever. So he was like, do you care if I go first since I was on the show? I was like, I think we're friends on Facebook. That's all I said. And he went, oh shit, are you a comic? I was like, yeah. And he's like, based here? And I was like, no, Cincinnati. He's like, and you came all the way out here for this? I was like, it's like an hour and a half drive. And he's like, oh shit. Man, I was just fucking kidding. I didn't want to use the bathroom before you. And I was like, yeah, that's right, bitch. I'm going to piss all over the seats for you. So that was fun to like weirdly flex. But he was being such a cunt. I was like,
So I was on the show. Do you care if I go first? What a fucking douchebag. Okay. There's this guy, and he fucking thinks he's tight, but he's not tight.
Well, his clothes are tight. Yeah.
Anyways, this fucking dude goes, there are no humble comics. Like, you can be, like, you have to fucking think you're the best if you're the best. It's like, nobody fucking thinks that. Not one person I know that thinks they're good is good at comedy. If you think you're good at comedy, you fucking suck.
That's what I just said earlier on the pod. Ooh, you're on one, dude.
I am on one. That made me so mad. I wanted to be like, oh yeah, is that why you're fucking great?
I said that earlier in the pod. There are no good comic, or you can't think you're good and then be good. You have to like think you're a piece of shit. But that's why all the greats still hate themselves.
Yeah. God damn.
You have to question, am I actually funny like every day? You have to want to quit every day.
I fucking want to quit right now.
I do. I'm like torn between that weird place where like I watch someone like Luis Gomez and the people that are being successful, and I'm like watching Luis, I was like, I have to make it in comedy if this can work, if this guy can have a career. But then at the same time, I'm like, I also want to quit because this type of person has a career and I don't know what I'm doing.
It's like, who are we gonna like? We're not polarizing enough to have a audience.
I don't like creepy guys, you know.
You are one.
I don't like creepy guys.
This is your best friend.
You know, you always see, yeah, dude. He wants to fuck that crazy lady too.
I also thought he was like in love with that girl or whatever.
I don't know. I haven't actually talked to him in a while because we're not that close. But I hate creepy guys, you know.
It's just funny.
He wants to hang out tomorrow. I forgot to tell him I can't. But
to do what? Go drinking?
yeah, and I was like, I don't want to do that. I'm closing out the hub. Carrie's on it.
Oh.
I guess Josh is doing a guest spot, even though Billy's mad about that. But that's my fault.
What the fuck? You can give me a guest spot.
I can't.
You're the worst.
I don't know. I was trying to be nice for a change.
Yeah.
And he was like, not cooking or anything. So I was like, maybe you could do a guest spot at the hub. He's like, yeah. And then I asked Billy, and he's like, I was like, ah, shit. Just let him like 5. I'll do 20. He's like, no, I need you to do 25 so you can practice your feature set. I was like, okay, whatever. So we'll see. But if it's bad, I don't want to do 25.
Yeah,
get out of there.
Fucking power through that shit.
Yeah, that's true. But I hate creepy guys, you know? I don't like creepy guys.
This is what we keep talking about, yeah. You keep like,
well, you know, like, oh shit, dude! Did you hear about the lady that said the N-word at the hub?
No.
I was like, why? I almost went to the hub, and I was like, I don't feel like it. This is probably like 30 deep, and he's like, yeah, she was like 27th, and all these comics were dancing around the N-word, and then she just went up and was like, I don't care, I'll say it, and then just went N-word, 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 and they were like, you're banned from the hub forever.
Who was this lady?
I don't remember. Or something. I don't know who that is.
Looking her up.
And I'm just like, oh, man, that's a great show. So you think you can dance around the N-word?
So you hate creepy guys.
Yeah, I hate creepy guys. They really creep the hell out of me, you know. I've been trying to set up this bit for so long. It's not going to be funny now at all.
So you hate creepy guys, Jeremy?
Yeah, I hate them. They're the worst.
Yeah.
You know, you see like a woman with a creepy guy.
Yeah.
And, or like you see a woman, she might be with a creepy guy.
Yeah.
And you got to ask them to like give you a signal so that they don't alarm the creepy guy. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Like how they're always like, hey, if you're on a date and you're trying to get out of it, this guy's creepy.
Oh, right.
Do this and this will signal.
Right.
So you always got to ask them to send a signal so they don't tip off the guy in case he's dangerous or creepy. And so, you know, I hate creepy guys. So if I see a woman, I think she's with a creepy guy, and I'm like, if you feel bad, like send me a message, like, you know, just stroke my cock. That's my creepy guy joke. I fucked it up so hard.
It's so bad.
Yeah, I know. Also, no one else liked that joke I sent you. It was fun, I thought.
It's just funny.
It was just dumb.
To say.
I don't know.
Well, that's the pod.
I bought an Xbox 360.
Why?
Cause.
What? I feel like you were fuck me with it or something. I bought an Xbox 360. Just shoving your asshole.
No, I'm updating my room. I got like a new, nice professional record player and some speakers.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to mount my TV on the wall. And then I was like, I need like a DVD player or something. And then I was just like, why spend money on a DVD player when I just get an Xbox 360 for like $60 and play all these games that I didn't realize I wanted to play that I never played. That's why I started playing Resident Evil 5. But I also found out they rebooted Castlevania on there, and it looks dope as fuck. I'm like, damn, I want to play that.
Yeah. I'm hungry.
Lords of Shadows or something.
Let's go eat.
I got the Metal Gear Solid HD collection.
God, shut up. Let's go eat.
I drilled holes in my wall, and I hit metal and electrocuted myself. And now my landlord has to come over today to help me figure out what I did wrong.
Cool.
So let's eat so he can do that.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys. Full eps coming never.
What was the thing we were going to say at the end?
I can't remember. It's been too long. What did we say? Bye. Oh, white guys. No, what was it? Something about being white.
Yeah.
I'll Was it just white guys, yay, or something?
White guys,
Yay.
That's what it was.